saw your text and I got here as quick as I could. Is everything okay?
Are you free tonight for a throwback draft?
Sure. What format? Yes.
Great.
And?
And what?
You sent me a text message that said, "Come here urgently. I need to talk to you in person."
Yeah.
That was all you had to say.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not trying to be unreasonable here, but you realize there's a small disconnect between the tone of the text message you sent and what just happened.
Dude, I can't just text you about this draft. I don't even want to say the name of the set out loud. If we talk about it too much, Jerry's going to find out, he's going to show up at the moon base, and he's going to crack all our packs for staples before we get a chance to actually draft them. So you and I are going to go by everyone's house and pick them up en route.
Jer doesn't live in town anymore. You could have just texted me the word Zendikar.
Shh, he'll hear you.
Zendikar!
Sometimes I'm not sure why I'm friends with you.
Because I'm inviting you to draft unspecified but totally sweet format with me tonight.
That is just reason enough. I never actually drafted Zendikar.
No.
Zendikar. So what's it like?
Oh, so good and fast. You could go turn 1 step links, turn 2 plated GP, turn 3 teetering peaks.
That does sound pretty cool, but isn't that magical Christmas land? Like, every deck you drafted can't have been that good.
No, it's not that my decks were that good, it's that it could be that good. My nostalgia for this format is in no way reflective of how my decks actually performed.
Okay, but you can't get the warm fuzzies every time you play an old set.
Are you kidding me? The earlier I played it, the more I love it.
Really?
Yeah, the best Magic deck I ever played was my first. I got one of those Ice Age starter packs and just shuffled the whole thing together.
Weren't those just a collection of 60 random cards?
Yeah.
In all 5 colors?
Oh, yeah.
How could that possibly be a good deck?
Oh, it wasn't. But in my defense, I also didn't understand the rules.
And that was the best deck you ever had?
Absolutely. I loved it so much my parents got me a booster box for Christmas.
Really? What expansion?
Homelands.
I'm so sorry.
Best booster box I ever got.
You know you're objectively wrong, though, right?
Just a second. Hey, Cam. 2 questions. 1, do you want to draft Zendikar? And 2, what's your favorite deck you've ever made?
1, yes. Endlessly yes. Forever yes. 2, probably my Sweet Fallen Empire's Merfolk deck that I made as a kid.
Was that actually a deck? I thought all the old merfolk were not good.
Hey, Lord of Atlantis is amazing.
Did that make up for all the rest of the cards?
Oh, no, heavens no.
Okay.
Actually, I think I still have that deck. Come on inside, check it out. It had Force of Wills and dual lands. You'll see that even as a child, I was a deck building savant.
This is the power of nostalgia.
So, it appears there's no dual lands in this deck, or Force of Wills, or even any merfolk.
Oh, that looks like a merfolk.
That is a mersign.
So a merfolk, yeah?
It's actually an enchantment.
Huh.
Upon closer inspection, this seems to be a Homarid deck.
What, the lobster people?
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, wait a minute. Force of Will came out 2 years after you had been making this deck.
I don't want to talk about it.
I really do remember that deck being better. It was a killer, Scourge of the Upper Division Playground.
I had a killer deck in school.
Oh?
What was it?
Kobolds. Come on, it was so synergistic.
How old were you when you brewed up this deck?
Like, 10?
Did you know what synergistic meant?
Oh, not at all.
Okay.
No, hold up, you guys. I don't think you understand. I had all the kobolds. I had kobolds at Care Keep, I had Crimson Kobolds, I had Crookshank Kobolds, and they all cast for 0.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, they're O1s, which is weak, but you know what happens when you put them in play with a Kobold Taskmaster, Overlord, and Drill Sergeant?
No?
I have a guess.
All your 0-1 kobolds become 1-2 first strike trampling kobolds?
Yeah! Oh.
Oh man, I made the sickest plays when I was a kid. Those were the days. Cracking your turn 1 Black Lotus for Grey Ogre.
You did not.
Oh yeah, unsleeved Lotus right there on the pavement. Graham, you remember, right?
No?
Okay, you're first. Alright. Black Lotus. Grey Ogre.
Grey Ogre, that's such a bomb.
Why did I have a beard in that flashback?
Well, I didn't know what you looked like as kids.
I've always looked like that.
So I think what I learned from all this is that none of you guys were any good at magic when you were kids.
No, you're missing the point, Paul. This is about forming an emotional attachment. You don't have to have been playing since you were a kid to be able to do that. Hey, Kathleen,
Yeah?
when did you start playing Magic?
Zendikar, why?
Anything make you nostalgic about it?
Oh yeah, Vampire Nighthawk.
There you go.
A 2/3 flyer with lifelink and death touch for 3? Oh, such value.
No, like, emotionally nostalgic, not just because the card was awesome. Like, fond memories.
I have fond memories of killing you with Vampire Nighthawk. Does that count?
Well, we're all here. Let's draft.
By the way, forcing red-black, just so you all know. Oh, I totally do have a fond memory of Zendikar.
I knew it.
Do you remember that time I played the Teetering Peaks, then I Goblin shortcuttered main phase so your core Skyfisher couldn't block, and then bashed in with my Geyser Glider for 6 and brought my Ghouldraws Vampire online?
I don't ever remember that happening.
Oh wait, sorry, that's what I just did now.
Right, Zendikar.